Hey, Patreon family. Happy Monday. I wanted to come to y'all today with a little kiki and a cackle. So, my guilty pleasure is the Shade Room, admittedly. And it exposes me to a variety of people that I had no idea existed at all. That's how I know I'm getting old. So, as it pertains to this particular individual, I don't know much about him other than he's a rapper, right? And I think he's signed to Quality Control, whatever. Somebody put a gun to my head, made me sing a song, it'd be all over with because I don't know. But he made the Shade Room a few days ago because he admitted that he didn't drink water. Like, the man is damn near 30 and is just now drinking water. He says, can't believe it took me 27 years to start drinking water. I used to hate water for real. I couldn't drink it for nothing in this world. It actually made me feel better for real. No shit. So I was like, wow, I've always known people like that existed. I've actually known one guy in the past who said he didn't like water, and you could tell because he looked crazy, like face inflamed. But I was like, all right, so, people was clowning him, whatever, right? So I guess today he comes back and he was giving us an update on his situation. He's saying, I'm clean. Because the first thing everybody was saying was like, nigga, you got to be nasty as hell. Like, the fact that our bodies are made up of 75 to 80%, a majority of water. You don't drink water. How are your organs functioning? I know your semen tastes like shit. These are the same niggas who will police your hygiene as a woman, right? Oh, a female got to do this and she got to do that. Nothing wrong with having and maintaining good hygiene, by the way. But these are the niggas who be overly concerned with a woman's hygiene, and then you find out his ass ain't drank water since he was inside of his amniotic sac in his mama's uterus. So, people roasting his ass, so he comes up with a little update video. Y'all check that out.
Drink no water, face this clear. Possible, ain't it? No. It's the best water right here, for sure. For sure. This it. I ain't tripping on their post, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being dead. Like, I don't drink water for real. Just start drinking water. Probably drinking water for about a week now. But no cap.
It's just the ignorance for me. Nigga, you just started drinking water yesterday. It's crazy. So you already know. I had to look at his natal chart, y'all, and astrology can be so messy. But I'm here for it. So you already know what we came here to do. We finna read this nigga's natal chart and see what exactly it is that has caused this aversion to H2O. Okay, or at least what got him off to a late start. So Bankroll Freddie was born October 15th, 1994 in Helena, Arkansas. Y'all, why is this man a Libra? His sun is at the 22nd degree of Libra. And y'all know Libra rules the kidneys, right? So off rip, I'm thinking you a Libra and your ass don't drink water. Those kidneys are inflamed. Those kidneys, they are in distress. Those kidneys are screaming. So yeah, the whole point of having kidneys is to be able to filter out the waste. Libra is all about regulation, right? Creating homeostasis. How the hell are you doing that without water? To make it worse, his sun is squaring his Neptune and Uranus in Capricorn, which in fact can result in health deficiencies or deficiencies that could even involve the kidneys. Neptune literally deals with water, literally. So, it could deal with where he's dehydrated at best. At worst, it could lead to some type of chronic or ongoing health problem that may land him in the hospital or could have landed him in the hospital at some point. And then to make things worse, he's also a Pisces moon. He has his moon conjoined to Saturn. Now, that could deal with him getting off to a late start in terms of drinking water as well, or where there could be some kind of, deficiency in that area. But to make things even worse, his moon is forming an opposition to Chiron in Virgo. Now, mind you, okay, at the beginning of the video, he made a little post talking about, oh, my hygiene is good. My hygiene is good. Well, allow me to point out this Chiron Virgo generation in general may experience issues with hygiene. Now, obviously, everybody is not created equal. The way in which they experience in this Chiron and Virgo can unfold in your life. If you are a part of this Chiron Virgo generation, it can vary. The way it's aspected and things like that could vary. But in his case, the fact that it is opposing his Pisces moon, okay, these are people who could be neglectful when it comes to their hygiene. That's what I thought was pretty funny. But it could also even point towards, once again, somebody who could sustain health issues. A person who could even be very negligent when it comes to their health. Chiron in Virgo may produce a person with irregular health problems, or they can have like really strange and chronic health issues or deficiencies. But these are people too, especially in opposition to that Pisces moon, where like a lot of times their health issues could be the byproduct of just straight up not taking care of themselves. So like a person who may work too much and, just completely not take care of their bodies, not get the proper rest. In this case, not drinking fucking water. Like, this shit was crazy to me. So I don't care what he says. I don't even trust the man's hygiene. I really, really don't. Then he asked, with that Sun square Neptune, Moon conjunct Saturn, he's probably a liar. I don't trust nothing that comes out of his mouth. Then he has his Mars and Leo square Mercury like that. So, he's the type, first of all, they can be liars as well, but these are people who can also be really defensive. So I don't really expect him to just come out and say, you know what, y'all right. My hygiene is bad. He may have been real embarrassed when the whole internet started roasting his ass and he found out it was not normal that your ass ain't start drinking water until you nearly hit your Saturn return. Leo Mars people can be really prideful too. So that's probably why he felt the need to double back and puff his chest out and, do the little brag. My skin's so clear. Now, I will say with his Saturn conjoined to that Pisces moon, that could produce a person who, could get kind of lucky in terms of like their skin and stuff like that, especially if they use products. And I'm thinking that may be him. I don't know. He doesn't even do the basics such as drink water, but, potentially he could, start using some type of products on his skincare products, or may have a skincare routine, that works for him, which is excellent, beautiful. But then I also want to point out too, which is another reason why I don't believe him when he says like, oh, his hygiene is so up to par. My man's got this mean Scorpio stellium going on. He's a Scorpio North Node, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto. That Venus in Scorpio in and of itself can deal with, a person who is susceptible to infection, especially sexual infections. That whole Scorpio North Node can really set him up for the okie doke. So that's another reason why I'm just like, I really don't believe you. Like, your hygiene is so great, but you don't drink water. You know who it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of, y'all remember when Carisha said she didn't drink water? I ain't forget that shit. Bitch, Carisha Brownlee, ho. I remember that. Your ass said you ain't drink water, but that's a different video, different chart for a different day. And then when everybody started roasting them, then they try to, take pictures and show you videos with water bottles. And I know off rip, your habits don't change overnight. Hence, Chiron and Virgo. Okay, they can really have some difficulties in terms of like their habits, their grooming habits. Like I said, whether it be their hygiene, nutrition, there could be something that may be really irregular about that. And if I'm thinking Carisha might have that Chiron, that Virgo Chiron placement, y'all take a look and let me know in the comment section. But anyway, they can have something, there could be something going on with their habits that could just be weird, abnormal, dysfunctional, that's just not right. And, they can have some bad habits that are hard to break, especially with it opposing that moon. It's not impossible, but like I said, you done spent your whole life not drinking water now. So I wouldn't be surprised if, he just had the water bottle, you know what I'm saying? Just pour some of the water out, sipped it in the video, and then went back to Hennessy. Like, not to mention with that Pisces moon conjoined to Saturn, I'm pretty sure he does drink a lot. Sun square Neptune. He probably is a heavy drinker. But your ass drink everything except water. Like I said, long term, this isn't good. And then when I looked up his asteroid, Hygeia, which deals with, it can deal with health conditions and then, one's hygiene. His Hygeia is in Libra. So once again, if not now, later in life, he is destined to run into some type of complication with his kidneys. So for his sake, I'm hoping that he actually is hydrating consistently on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I just wanted to drop that little laugh off with y'all because I thought that shit was hilarious. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.